What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name's TheSimYin. My name is Yin. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Anyway, guys, today's video we're going to be doing a My Wedding Stories review, and if you're not familiar with My Wedding Stories, it's one of the most controversial game packs of them all. I mean, to the delayed releasing, to them coming out with complete multiple statements of the fact that this game was so buggy and so broken, and it was just all over the place, that literally EA Game Changers sided with us and said this shit is terrible. Now, I'm going to quickly go over everything, and I am just going to show you guys basically how I got through with this, and it's not going to be a face cam, but it's okay. So we're in Tartosa, and there's a few lots here and there. I wish there was a little bit more. Let me know down below in the comments, are you guys satisfied with the lots in Tartosa? But, you know, I will say, I will give The Sims credit when I say that this world was absolutely beautiful. I think this is really, really well made if you're really into building, but we're going to get into that in just a little bit. But as you guys can see, there's a couple of lots here and there. I wish they would have added hotels with this. I feel like this would have top tiered the pack of them all. But anyway, I quickly wanted to go over the fact that there was the buildings, and I was like, okay, let me look at some of them. Now, with these pre-made lots, of course, you know, by The Sims, they're always doing some kind of jacked up build, but this one wasn't too bad. On a scale 1 to 10, I'll give it a little 6 or 7. Now, again, I think the top layer was cuter than the behind the scenes, but of course, you know, they always can only use base game in the game pack, because what if someone doesn't have all that other stuff? And I totally understand that. So they had only but so much to work with. So this is what happens if you have base game and then you only have My Wedding Stories. Does anybody have that? Let me know down below in the comments, because I think everybody got at least another pack, at least. Anyway, I went back into the gallery, and then I was just like, you know what? I want a wedding venue of my dreams. So I did have to go to the gallery, because, you know, people be stunt in on the gallery. I'm telling you guys, go on YouTube, type in what you're looking for, get their EA account ID, and you will find the most beautiful gallery builds. I mean, there are so many underrated ones, and I'm actually going to do a highlight video soon on that, because I feel like people just don't be getting their credit when it comes down to building. It's a lot to build. It is. There's a reason why it's called a speed build. Now, I quickly made a second one just because I was like, okay, I think I might like this one a little bit better, but I like them both, so no shade to any of the creators, okay? Because at the end of the day, they still pulled through and showed out at the end of the day. Okay, let's talk about it. So then I had to go ahead and take someone out, and I was like, because I want this home. I don't want that little raggedy home on the side by the sea. Now it wasn't bad, but at the end of the day, I want the best of the best for my Sims. Okay, we had to go up, show up, and show out, and that's what I planned to do. So I quickly moved I evicted the family, moved in a new Sim, and then we're gonna go into creative Sim just a little bit. Now with these clothes, here's the thing. I have my mixed emotions with this. I didn't really like it personally for me. You guys let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this. Now, it's not that these were bad. I just think they were very bland, and I think they could have been better. I just wasn't here for it. I mean, oops, you guys saw that. Some of my CC just be doing too much, y'all. I apologize. But at the end of the day, look, okay, it is what it is. But then again, I did want to show you guys the shoes, and again, it was really bland. Now, I had to keep in mind that this wasn't an expansion pack, and I don't know why in my mind I kept thinking that this was a game pack. An expansion pack. I was over and over wait, where's everything? Where's it? I'm like, it's a game pack, it's a game pack. But honestly, this didn't come with a lot of stuff. I mean, I guess it did, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just so used to modders coming out with packs and coming out with so much when they come out with packs that I was just I don't know. I think this definitely, there was definitely more creative Sim items than there was build and buy that I liked, but that was just my opinion. Now, I was kind of sad because where the hell is the African wedding representation? I don't understand. I know a modder had to come and create that, and there was a lot of controversy behind that too, because it was how can you have all this but not do an African wedding? This is what I mean by when I say, oh, we need representation in The Sims 4, because if the Sim gurus don't step up their diversity in 2023, guys, we are going to be so effed when it comes down to lack of diversity and representation and being able to completely show ourselves out. They gave us this little fro. I ain't gonna lie, it was cute. It was doing what it got to do. But these two hairstyles, guys, I kid you not, I feel like we've had these before. I kid you not. But at the end of the day, I was like, you know what, take it all off, because we are going to end up making her we're going to end up changing her anyway. So I was just showing you guys what exactly was coming with My Wedding Stories. But y'all, I was not here for some of these items. Now, some of these were cute. Now, obviously, some of them were for traditional purposes. So I completely understand that. But some of these other items, be for real. Y'all, what is this? What is this? They actually thought, who I'm just saying, like, who is at the table collabing with the Sims? I just don't get it. So this is a quick little speed build of how I basically do my Sims. And if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, I actually do speed builds a lot on TikTok for my Create a Sims, and that's actually where you can find a lot of where I get my CC when it comes down to Create a Sim or build and buy. I like doing those kind of videos and reviews. But anyway, guys, you know, I had to show up and show out, and for some reason I could not find a decent dress. I don't know where the dresses are that I downloaded from. Like, I downloaded so many CC dresses for this specific video, and I couldn't find them. But I ended up going with this, and I ended up going with a cute little bouquet because this, I mean, this hit. It was so cute, and I loved the hairstyle on her. I thought it was like perfect in my opinion. Y'all let me know down below in the comments what y'all think about that. But again, I loved it. And, you know, I gave her some traits, you know, just trying to make it easier on myself when I was trying to go into gameplay mode, because I was like, yeah. So, of course, the men always get left out when it comes down to packs. I just don't know why they just don't cater to a lot of, like, Create a Sim and men. I feel like they always get left out in the dust, or when they do, it's always very feminine, and I just don't think that's fair, because not everybody wants to be in that category of, you know, just basically going gender neutral, and some people want more masculine frames, and that's completely understandable. And for a game that continuously says representation, 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 they should be leaving out the masculine frames a lot. Now, I would refuse to believe this was the only hair they had, but if that's true, what the hell and what is going on with my wedding stories? Because this game pack was just like, when it came down to certain things with the Create a Sim, I was like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I mean, yes, there was more items, but at the end of the day, it was like, what? Let's get it together, because again, like I said, it was the bare minimum. Now I quickly hooked the man up. I gave him some facial hair, you know, fix his hair a little bit. You know, I was like, okay, like, I don't know what there was really no inspiration for this man. I was just like, okay, you know what, as long as we don't make it look like the base of what they made us start with, then we are Gucci, we're okay. And I ended up going with the My Wedding Stories actually tuxedo. Now y'all are like, what? Yin using Max's match and the tuxedo that came with the game pack? Yes, I did, and I'm proud of myself. Okay, so shout out to me, and go ahead and leave me below in the comments and let me just congratulate me for once. Okay, like, stop. Anyway, guys, so I did go ahead and move them into this house, and I thought it was pretty cute, because if you ask me, like, they're so adorable. If you guys are wondering where my screensaver is, I'll actually link it down below, because I actually get a lot of questions on that. And boom, we've started off. So of course, when I first opened the app, I do have the SMB mods, so I do have to go on home services and upload that as well. And then I started just to play around, going through all the Create a Sim items. Now, of course, all these Create a Sim items, why am I saying Create a Sim? All these build and buy mode items were very to the point, and of course, they were directed towards weddings. There really wasn't much as far as like new beds or new like dressers or anything like that. So that's understandable, because the pack is literally titled My Wedding Stories, so I get it. I will say, when it came down to the scenery, the Sims showed up and showed out. I really did enjoy like the view of this. This was really, really pretty, and I felt like, honestly, this is what Sulani could have been. Again, I wish they had the hotels. Now, I am pretty sure there's a mod out there, and you know, if there is, I'm gonna go cover it, because we need mods. Now, I quickly was like, okay, let me do My Wedding Stories. Let's just jump in. I was gonna elope, but I was like, you know what, no, we're gonna do the full wedding. So I had the wedding be set, and this is where I was getting confused, because I was like, wait, they just jumped right into it. Like, as soon as you say plan the wedding, it jumps right into it. Am I the only one this happened to? Did I not get a chance? And because I only like did one outfit, I had to go back in MC Command Center and actually change their entire outfits to a tuxedo. I had to add a cake. There was like so many things that I was like not prepared for. Like, I literally said plan for a wedding, and just jump me into the wedding. Did that happen to you guys, or did I not do something right? Y'all let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about that, because I was so confused about the whole thing. I was like, what is going on? Why can't I thought I had to ask somebody, you know, to be like my bridesmaid, or like, you know, be the flower girl. Like, what was going on? What was going on? Now, I quickly realized that they have no friends, because I just moved in here, so I had to use the teleportation mod and literally force everyone to come up here, because at the end of the day, I am not gonna have nobody at my wedding. I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, genuine, like, I would actually like be chill with just like me and my fiance like chilling and having our own thing, but you know, for the sake of the video, you know, and the aesthetics, I forced everybody. Yeah, everybody is getting summoned, okay? Because at the end of the day, I wanted people to show up and show out for my Sims, okay? Because this is the bare minimum. This is all they could afford. First of all they could afford. Look at this wedding. Look, let's be real. This is on like a beautiful landed lot, you know, decorated. They got money, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at myself. I said, okay, y'all pulled through with the decorations. Not me forcing people to come in here, but it's you know, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, y'all better show up and show out. And don't forget to leave presents on your way out, okay? Thank you very much. Now, I was like, okay, I don't like the little green thing over their head. So if you guys are familiar with, you know, the little plumb bob, you can actually remove that by typing headline effects off. And it actually just makes the game a little bit more, I don't want to say like, I don't know. When the plumb bob is not there, it just makes it look more like seamless. So there was that. And then also I was like, okay, let's walk down the aisle. Like, I didn't know how to really start this. It was kind of like task, almost like as if you're doing a party or if you're doing a date. And this girl just straight up left the man. I was like, you're joking. You're joking. Please let me know if that happened to y'all, because I was like, now they're considered walking down the aisle. She walked down by themselves. Why were they not holding hands or walking down the aisle together? Then out of nowhere, this freaking werewolf that I didn't even know that I invited literally until last minute, he starts digging up all in my wedding. I'm like, first of all, why is everybody crowding around here? Why are y'all not talking to each other? I said, this is so ghetto. So I was like, okay, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm pissed. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just at least let them exchange their vows. Let me get some kind of like love going on with them. And they would not exchange their vows. So then I was like, okay, well, let me go to this little altar. And maybe that's the reason. Because again, I never played my wedding story. So I was confused. They wouldn't even let me do something about take your seats. And do you guys know why? Please let me know down below in the comments, because I was completely confused on this. I may not have been playing this pack right, but so far my experience was literally, I'm going to say like a 3 out of 10, because I just don't understand. So I had them talking amongst themselves and seeing if they were able to maybe like make a toast or like make some shot. Why was this werewolf invited? What was he doing? And be for real, like, why was he there? I don't know. Y'all let me know down below in the comments what y'all think about that. I was like, oh my gosh, the sun is going down and we're gonna miss the pictures. So I was like, you know what, we gotta stop. We gotta do the pose by if you guys don't know about the posing packs or like, you know, pictures and stuff like that, I will actually do a video on that, and it's gonna be coming out a little bit later, so just stay tuned for it, because I know a lot of people have been asking like how I do my photo shoots and how I do all this, and I'll let y'all know. But y'all ain't gonna tell me that I didn't come through with the poses, okay? This is cute, okay? This, like, come on, like, be for real. I did that. And look, with the wedding, with the sunset going in, I mean, come on. Like, I even went cinematic with it. I got the little bushes in the back and the front. Like, come on, be for real. Look at that. Look at that. That is Vogue, okay? Stop playing with me. And they look so cute. They look so happy and in love. Okay, let me stop, because y'all know me. Y'all know I love breaking out into random songs, and I don't want to get demonetized. Anyway, so y'all, this is cute, okay? But anyway, back to the wedding stories. I ended up getting them to do the first dance on top of the, like, in the little wedding, you know, dance area. But here is my thing, like, it was so hard to get people to be around. I don't know why whenever I was selecting certain things to do, all the NPCs would not just show up and be around me like while I'm doing it. Isn't like when you're doing the first dance, everybody's supposed to be around you looking at it, and then this random man is gonna sit here and stop. Now look, I put teleportation mods right there because we were supposed to have a cute little dinner, but again, as y'all can see, that didn't work out, and I don't know why everybody wouldn't sit down. Now this man over here reading a book, and I'm like, sir, you might as well just jump. Like, but hey, we have that one friend, you go Chelsea. I don't know her real name, but she looked like Chelsea from That's So Raven, and so we are going to root for her because she was the only one that was like, you know what, I'm here for y'all, I rock with y'all, so I'm rocking with you, Chelsea girl, thank you. Now I did want to quickly go over this world, because look at this world during sunset. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it, because they did the damn thing and they got money, and everybody's like slowly coming out, and I'm like, okay, why did y'all leave after the fact? I don't understand. Y'all let me know down below in the comments, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Now, this is me trying to do a dinner, and I was like, okay, let me set the table. Guys, the table was not setting. I don't know what, again, I don't know what I was doing wrong. I could be playing this pack completely different. You guys let me know down below in the comments, but people just started dipping and leaving, and I said, you know what? I'm over everyone doing this. I was trying to throw the rice. I was trying to give the guests dances. I was trying to gather for speeches. I was literally trying to go through with this, but then again, I never bought a cake, and the cake that I did buy was like a decor cake, so I was like, okay, this was not the plan. So at the end of the day, I waited till nighttime, and I said, you know, they're going to exchange their vows together by themselves, because, you know, we don't need everybody around us to be doing that, okay? We're going to be full on romantic. We don't need all these people, and we're going to get shit done, okay? And so I had them exchange their vows, and it was just so cute to me, because he was like, girl, I love you, and she was like, boy, you what? And then she, like, it was just like, I mean, honestly, it was romantic. She was over here crying and stuff. Now, I would say the crying was getting a little repetitive. Like, I was like, all right, girl, you can stop doing all that little every 2 seconds, okay? I mean, maybe some people really do that during weddings, but I'm like, girl, pull through your makeup. Okay, we didn't pay about $400 for your makeup and hair to get done for you to just sit here and wipe it off with the foundation. Okay, what kind of foundation is she using? CVS foundation? Because if she's using Fenty, girl, stop them tears and suck it up. Okay, anyway, now I was like, what is this wedding ring? Are you joking? Are you kidding me? Why was it glowing? What is this? Is this Marvel? Is this Avengers? Why did they have a glowing ring when she put the ring on him? Because I just don't understand. Like, does he have some type of superpower? Can he do something with it? Like, why does he look like he was going to some Doctor Strange universe thing? What's going on? But anyway, at the end of the day, they had this cute little exchange of vows, and I thought it was adorable. And I was like, you know what? You know what? The video can't end. The video cannot end. First of all, I was like, what the hell is this? A random Aurora Borealis? What? You would not have noticed that if you didn't look up. Honestly, if you didn't look up. So y'all stop looking at your phones and look up. No, seriously, chemical trails. Anyway, guys, so I'm talking about the fact that he was like, you know, we're gonna do a honeymoon, okay, because we're gonna go all out. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna do a honeymoon. And they didn't really give me an option, but in my mind, I was like, we're gonna go travel and do a vacation rental, but in Tartosa. So we ended up going to the Villa Vigna. I don't know if I said this right. Please let me know below in the comments, because if I did and if I didn't, y'all need to be mean. Don't bash me. Just let me know I said it wrong. Anyway, the house was cute. It was all right. Now, I don't like the colors or whatever, but you know, I don't have time to renovate, okay? But let's talk about the aesthetics. Let's get into the aesthetics, because this is actually really nice. And of course, you know, they was over here doing the damn thing as course, because let's stop playing, okay? They just got off, like, they just got married. Like, we had to do the full tradition, and of course, baby girl is married, and now she is pregnant for 2. I think that is so cute, because, like, I mean, hello. I mean, they kind of went a little traditional, but I was like, you know, what would be cute for them after the wedding? To make the cake that they never had at the wedding. So I made them make this cake. Girl, come on, we don't have time for this. She was over, yeah, she was having morning sickness, or I guess like evening sickness. I mean, she got pregnant at like 11 o'clock at night, but then, you know, she started getting the sickness at like 5 in the morning, but you know, it's okay. And then I ended up having them make the cake from, like, they were supposed to be for the wedding. You know, I don't know why I didn't like make the cake like for the wedding, and then like, I don't know why I didn't do that. But anyway, that is besides the point. That is me just, you know, rambling on. But again, I had them making the cakes together, and he was just not really, it wasn't really together, because he was just standing there, and then I had the nerve after she got her cake to stop making his food. Now, I was like, okay, is this some kind of problem? Is he having some sort of regrets? What's going on, sir? Because this is making me feel a little bit uncomfortable, and I'm not okay with that. Yeah, he's looking like, I don't know what I did. I don't know. Here's my thing with the world also, is that a lot of these things you could not touch. You literally could not play with. It was all decoy items, and I'm gonna get into that in just a second. But I did have them go together and go out swimming, because I wanted to see more of the world and play with it. Now, I will say this world is beautiful. I did have them skinny dip, because you know, it's the honeymoon, okay? They were over here wilding out, showing up, showing out, and at the end of the day, I mean, be for real. So I did have her go into like the different stalls. I wanted to see what all the stalls had to offer, and I was like, okay, this wasn't that bad. Again, the world was cute. I don't know why this lady keep running for her life like this, and I don't know if that's her walk mode, but whatever. But you know, we can always go to the boutique. Now, I don't know why I was like, wow, the flowers are really cheap, because you know how the Sims be like going overboard with the prices. Like, they be like, one flower is 200,000 simoleons for no reason. So the flower bouquet was cute, but I still like my CC, so that's what I'm gonna use. And then this little stall, I ended up getting her some cute little egg rolls, and I thought this was like, I was like, okay, we have little stalls here and there. I do think this is cute. Now, again, with these buildings, I was kind of sad, because why were these decoy buildings? This could have been something. That could have been a little mini hotel, a little cute little Airbnb per se. I just don't understand. Now, there was a little section over here where you could order cake, and then again, there was certain items that you couldn't just touch, you couldn't sit down, and there was a lot of decoy. Now, of course, this building actually brought you into Create a Sim for, like, you know, window, like, you know, basically changing your outfit or planning formal outfits, or just saying like, okay, let's go wedding shopping. You know, you can do more gameplay, but I wish like some of these had like coffee shops, or even like, you know, like the little thrift store that came with high school years. I wish it, like, that green building maybe has something to do with that. There was just a lot of like decoy, and the Sims end up doing either decoy or they do loopholes. And I don't know. I feel like it could have been more. So with the whole decoy building, I will rate that a 2 out of 10, because I just feel like, come on, y'all. Now, the cakes were astonishingly okay looking. I didn't think they were as bad as I thought, but definitely will be downloading some CC and mod, recipes, because, you know, no. But the top tier cake that was that high, I'm surprised it was that cheap. I was like, okay, Sims, someone came to their senses and started using their senses. So again, like I said, guys, overall, this wasn't a bad pack. I will rate this pack like maybe a 6 out of 10. If you're really into building, I think it's great. If you're into Create a Sim, you know, if you aren't able to download CCs and mods, the pack is worth it if you really want to have like an extravagant wedding. But I don't know. You guys let me down below in the comments what you guys think about this whole video. And again, always give my channel a thumbs up if you did enjoy the video, because it really does help out my channel. And again, I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye.